Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the End and David Alt.
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Avery Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Horton Tucker in at the three. And for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon out there with LeVert, and it's Warren in at the three slot. Now here's LeVert. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That one off the back iron and out. Sabonis with the steal. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there. Nice. Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year. When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Right on the bucket. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the night.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25-14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Double team on Westbrook. Outside, Davis. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Davis has got his third bucket of the night. The Pacers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Rocked in the pass to Turner. Yep, it counts.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Westbrook finds Davis, and they double up Davis. Kicks it out to Bradley. Offline with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Goga Bitadze is checked in for the Pacers. Edmund Sumner comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Ellington's checked in for the Lakers.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now here's Lamb. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Lamb, good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
That's what DeAndre is out there to do. Dropping the hammer is his specialty.
Indiana leading by 9. To the paint, here's Craig. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 9. And the pass to Monk. And the Lakers with another miss. Pacers have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Sumner, the Lakers with the rebound.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme. Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Here's Sumner. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Anthony sends it back, and he's able to get it back.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capabilities.
Ellington kicks to Rondo. Sinks the triple.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Pacers lead by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Anthony out there with DeAndre Jordan. And there's Monk. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Rondo in at the point.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Has to be Johnson. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lakers trail by 3. Rondo kicks to Anthony. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Anthony's got 5.
One of the more instinctive passes over the last decade. Rondo quickly locates the open man.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Warren's checked in for Lamb. Karis LeVert comes in for Edmund Sumner. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Lakers also making some changes. Horton Tucker's checked in. And Bradley's subbed in for Malik Monk. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's LeBron. The offensive rebound. Davis on the foul.
This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
Outside Turner. Pass to LeVert. Shoots a fader. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers going the other way now. James looking it over. They now take the lead. Davis has got the lead up to 1 now for Los Angeles.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Warren with the ball. He's picked up by James, and he makes that one.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And it's blocked, and he gets it back. Westbrook passes to LeBron, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
You get this a lot from AD. Attack, and he's scoring in bunches.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in. Here's Brogdon, and the Pacers can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 5. James up top, defended by Sabonis, and the shot goes down. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, LeBron with the ball inside feels like a foregone conclusion.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
They double him with James. Here's LeVert, and he banks in the layup. LeVert's got 7 points in the game.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Basket good. Davis has got the lead back up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Chalk up 2 there.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Davis. Ellington comes in for James. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Craig, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Monk, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside for Rondo. They grab their own miss. Howard, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Craig, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for him.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. He's been a different player than he was there last time. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Davis. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Warren. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Brogdon looking it over. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Outside Turner for the tie. And Davis pulls it down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but
He went high.
that was nice.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Turner can't get that one to fall. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical, gets blocks but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for James. Brogdon against Westbrook. Turner. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Turner's got 10 points.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And the explosiveness, incredible. I mean, Westbrook just taking off like a rocket towards the rim on these drives.
Timeout.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Timeout called the Pacers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Warren. Lamb comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. A shot by McConnell, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Coming up on the changes now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze comes in for Miles Turner, and Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Domantas Sabonis. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. McConnell passes to Bitadze. Outside, Lamb. Fires for 3. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. But no one around him misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Sumner, Anthony with the defensive effort. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. This is the most they've led by 13 points. The shot's good from Monk.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
2 shots.
Good on both. Lakers leading by 14. Rondo passes to Howard. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Back to Jordan. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. And here's the fast break. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
With 2 seconds left, that shot off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers on top, leading by 17. And time to step aside. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Jordan. LeBron James is out there with Howard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Bradley in a two-guard.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
And James gets it to go on the assist from Westbrook. 15 points for LeBron.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Edmund Sumner. Brogdon, no good on the free throw.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10 wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. What strength by DeAndre. Really love seeing him sky up for the thunderous slam.
And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Westbrook against Brogdon. Will it go? Buries it from three-point range. Brogdon's got 7 points for the quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. From deep three-point range. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Brogdon against Westbrook. Sabonis kicks to Warren. 5 on the clock. Top of the key. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. Horton Tucker, the pass to Westbrook. 3-pointer. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Horton Tucker. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Pacers. Here's LeVert. That one drops for him.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
2 minutes.
Down low. Sabonis, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Horton Tucker, the pass to LeBron. Nice D from Sabonis. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Now the pass to LeVert. Outside Warren. And a miss there on the triple.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Davis.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Jackson against Anthony. Here's Bitadze. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Rondo passes to Carmelo, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Now here's Rondo. Monk for 3. Offensive rebound. Howard, good.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and Dave